Have you ever wondered whether true mastery comes from the pursuit of discovery or the cultivation of wisdom? Is life guided by unraveling the laws of nature, or by the steady practice of virtue and reasoned judgment? Imagine a meeting of extraordinary minds, science confronting stoicism, insight versus ethical mastery, a clash not of achievements or lectures, but principles that shape how we live. Stay until the end, subscribe now, and witness the debate. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher advocating patience, discipline, and moral clarity, versus Isaac Newton, the genius whose discoveries redefined human understanding of the universe.
Life is not measured by the knowledge we accumulate, but by the virtue we cultivate and the steadiness with which we navigate its trials. Isaac, your discoveries are monumental, revealing the hidden laws that govern the natural world. Yet understanding the universe alone cannot ensure a life well lived. True mastery is achieved through wisdom, self-discipline, and the constant practice of moral integrity. Knowledge illuminates, but virtue guides. Insight without ethical reflection risks misapplication and arrogance. The Stoic path teaches that external events, the applause of others, material success, or recognition, are indifferent. What truly matters is the governance of one's own mind, the control of desire, fear, and impulse. To act rightly, with clarity and moral purpose, is the measure of lasting greatness. Scientific discovery may inspire awe, but it cannot teach patience, temperance, or the courage to endure misfortune. The mind that governs itself possesses freedom and resilience no external insight alone can provide. Even the most brilliant understanding of natural laws does not substitute for the cultivation of character. The Stoic measures life not by the number of truths discovered, but by the constancy of ethical action in the face of uncertainty. Patience, reflection, and reasoned judgment are cultivated consistently, guiding every decision and shaping how one responds to fortune's whims. Knowledge without virtue may illuminate the world but leaves the soul untrained and vulnerable. Isaac, the universe you explore is vast and magnificent, yet the human soul faces challenges no telescope or formula can resolve. Moral discipline and ethical clarity are what ensure that insight is applied wisely and that life is directed toward the good. Knowledge must be tempered by wisdom, ambition by virtue, and discovery by ethical purpose. So, as you probe the mysteries of motion, gravity, and the cosmos, remember that the greatest exploration lies within: mastery over oneself, the control of impulse, and the consistent pursuit of virtue. True wisdom integrates understanding with ethical action, turning intellect into a tool for meaningful living. Discovery may reveal the laws of the universe, but wisdom shapes a life that endures.
Seneca, I deeply respect the wisdom in your words, the steady cultivation of virtue, patience, and moral clarity. Discipline of the mind and character is indeed essential. Yet life is also a realm of discovery, a universe full of hidden laws and patterns waiting to be understood. Logic, observation, and the pursuit of knowledge are not mere abstractions. They are tools that allow us to navigate reality, predict outcomes, and improve the human condition. Through careful experimentation and reasoning, we uncover the principles that govern motion, gravity, and the cosmos itself. Understanding these laws allows humanity to act more effectively in the world, to build, to create, and to anticipate consequences. Knowledge without action is theoretical, but applied knowledge empowers insight into life itself. Discovery, when guided by reason, is an expression of mastery as profound as any ethical reflection. You speak of virtue and constancy, and I do not dismiss them. Indeed, the discipline required for scientific inquiry mirrors the Stoic commitment to practice and reflection. Long hours of study, meticulous experimentation, and rigorous testing cultivate patience, resilience, and focus. Yet when discovery strikes, when understanding emerges from laborious effort, there is an immediacy, a clarity of action, that cannot be replaced by reflection alone. Insight demands both preparation and execution. Even in theoretical work, one must engage with the unknown, confront errors, and refine understanding. qualities akin to courage and perseverance. The pursuit of knowledge challenges assumptions, deepens perspective, and prepares the mind to act wisely. Discovery complements virtue, providing the tools to apply ethical judgment effectively in the real world. Knowledge, when wielded responsibly, amplifies the impact of wisdom. Seneca, the debate is not whether virtue or discovery is superior, but how they intersect. Ethical reflection ensures that knowledge is applied rightly, while discovery illuminates the world where moral action must operate. Curiosity, guided by reason, tempered by ethical awareness, allows humans to both understand the universe and act with purpose. I am Isaac Newton, and I argue that the disciplined pursuit of discovery, informed by rigorous reasoning and tempered by moral consideration, is a path to mastery that unites insight with wisdom, curiosity with virtue, and understanding with meaningful action.
Isaac, your discoveries are extraordinary, and your intellect has illuminated the very laws that govern our universe. Yet consider this: understanding external truths alone does not ensure a life well lived. Brilliance without virtue can mislead, inflame pride, or serve ends that are not just. True mastery lies not only in what the mind comprehends, but in how the soul acts in accordance with reason and ethical principle. Knowledge may dazzle, but wisdom guides behavior. Even the most profound insight into nature cannot substitute for self-discipline, patience, or the cultivation of moral character. External achievements, formulas, experiments, accolades are transient. Courage, temperance, justice, and ethical clarity endure. The Stoic path emphasizes that lasting greatness arises from consistent virtuous action, the governance of impulse, and the steady practice of reflection. Knowledge is powerful, but virtue is what ensures that power is used rightly. Logic without ethical grounding risks error. Intellect without moral reflection can be misapplied. The mind that governs itself exercises freedom and resilience that external discoveries alone cannot confer. Scientific understanding is a tool, but virtue is the foundation upon which it must rest. Ethical clarity ensures that insight does not lead astray and that action serves the greater good. I do not diminish your achievements, Isaac, nor the value of inquiry. Rather, I emphasize that all understanding must be guided by ethical principles. True mastery integrates knowledge with moral reflection, insight with judgment, and discovery with virtue. Only then does human potential translate into enduring significance.
Seneca, your counsel on virtue, discipline, and ethical reflection is profound, and I honor it. I agree that moral integrity guides action, and that a life without ethical consideration risks error or misuse of knowledge. Yet I contend that discovery, when guided by reason and disciplined inquiry, is itself an instrument of virtue. Knowledge equips humanity to act wisely, anticipate consequences, and understand the world in a way that enhances ethical living. Through scientific reasoning, we uncover patterns and principles that allow us to predict outcomes, solve problems, and improve human life. Intelligence, when disciplined and tempered by ethical awareness, becomes a practical expression of virtue on a grand scale. Insight without ethical reflection risks misdirection. Virtue without understanding risks ineffectiveness. Together, they create a synergy where intellect and morality reinforce each other. Even in rigorous experimentation, one exercises patience, humility, and perseverance, qualities akin to the Stoic virtues you advocate. Discovery challenges assumptions, refines judgment, and prepares the mind to act responsibly. Knowledge does not oppose virtue. It enables its application more effectively and powerfully. Seneca, the debate is not about choosing discovery over wisdom or wisdom over discovery. It is about integration. The disciplined pursuit of understanding, guided by ethical reflection, ensures that insight translates into meaningful, responsible action. Curiosity complements reflection, observation informs judgment, and reason amplifies virtue.
Subscribe now and comment below. Who do you think won this clash of discovery and wisdom? Tonight, we witness two forms of mastery collide. Isaac Newton, the genius whose discoveries revealed the laws of the universe, versus Seneca, the Stoic philosopher advocating patience, discipline, and ethical clarity. Knowledge illuminates reality, but wisdom guides action. Both paths offer timeless lessons in thought and character. Reflect, learn, and decide whose approach resonates more with your own journey.